Welcome to my daily practice at Wendy Coad Art. If you find this video interesting or helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video.
Hi, my name is Wendy and I'm an artist. I've been an artist my whole life and I am excited to invite you into my studio and show you my art practice. I paint every day and I do acrylic on paper. I also do stencils. I draw. I organize my studio space. I do a lot of things. For me, art is about problem solving, so there's always little tricks and tools that I can share with you along the way. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I am going to be working on these little panels. I got started yesterday, and I've shown some other videos about the process of putting the paper down and taping the paper, et cetera, et cetera. And yesterday I started to work with my stencils, which I have over here, drying out, because if I get too much paint on them, then the edges start to round, and I mean, it's not like I get very crisp designs anyway. They're pretty not crisp, but anyways, it helps. And I think you can see a couple of places where I've used the Venus de Milo. And so positive spaces, negative spaces. This one, I actually left the stencil on. That was a big mistake because it adhered to the paper and I had to rip it off. That's okay. I mean, it's all okay. I just want, I'll just try to remember or to see them so that I can be a little less harsh on my paper. And you can see the goddess figures in a variety of poses, in a variety of locations. I'll call it my famous stripes. I'm not famous for my stripes. Maybe I will be one day, but anyway, that's how I'm defining them today. So the paint has dried and it's a hot mess, and it makes me so very happy. Actually, what makes me happy as well are the contemporary figures. You can just see one of them here. You might not be able to see in the camera. I have the camera so high, I don't know what angles are working, but this is not even halfway through. There's 8 panels here, and I'm not aiming for speed. I'm just aiming for, I guess, efficiency, so that I can use up paint that's on my brush or on my squeegee. I actually got a stencil brush, and I might try that. It's a stipple brush. Here it is from the craft store. Don't have any water? No. And I need a palette. And anything will do. Let's try this stencil brush. I don't even know what goddess I have here. This one really spread out. And I don't know what goddess I have here. I know this one. I'm not sure about that. Ooh, that's the Botticelli. This seems to be the other goddess number 1, goddess number 2, goddess number 3. Let's see. I just like the way the smudges and the messy bits work. I'm not sure how much I want to change of that, but let me try this. This one is almost impossible to determine which one she is, unless this is, no, it's not the Venus rising from the waters. Oh, I know, it's Diana. Here we go. Diana. Oh, I could do this with a stipple brush, but I have to cut out this negative space here. Okay, here we go. Just going to take a little bit of a peachy color. I don't know why. Just seems to be the one. And I'm just going to stipple around the perimeter. Just to see how this works, because quite frankly, I don't know how this is going to work. I like the smudgy part of the stipple. She's got a little deer, Diana, goddess of the hunt. Okay, that's probably enough. Yeah. Yeah, if I cut out those negative shapes, she's going to be gorgeous. Ooh, and I like the stipple brush. And I am going to put my stencils in a bin here, in a wash bin, so that I won't leave them on the page. This one, I didn't actually get enough of this one to even determine which one she is. I think I'm going to just clarify my Venus de Milo over here. I hesitate to clean them up too much because they just look so good with the fuzzy, smudgy parts. But I can, keep it light. Yeah, okay. That's working. Definitely. Who is this? This peach is not my first choice, but it's just kind of neutral for right now. So I think I'm going to use the peach as a background. The more times I go over these stencils, the more kind of the layer of the activity of stenciling gets placed, and I love how that looks as well, just in layers. Let me try this one here. Let's clean it up a little bit. Just on that one side, yeah. So her form is a little more crisp. Just going to put some of Diana's features in here. It doesn't really need to be so exact as to, you know, get every single detail, because the eye really allows for corrections to occur. A little more Diana-esque. Okay, so that feels like fun. I'm going to go over again with the squeegee now, because I'm wanting to continue the process. It's looking like this is one of those days. You know, when I'm working on the smaller pieces as well, I'm actually more inclined to zone into, you know, my internal thought processes, meaning that I'm not thinking, so I'm not able to speak. I'm not saying things in a very concise way. But by now, you probably understand that that is what goes on. Yeah, I really want to. I mean, I tried the stipple brush, but I really want to use the squeegee. Did I tell you they changed the size of the dust bins at my local dollar store, or the place where I buy them? And it's quite different. These small ones are actually perfect for this scale, but it's a little problematic for the larger sized ones. This is the indigo. Well, I've made a silhouette, that's for sure, but I didn't really want that large of a blob of darkness on there. I think what I'm going to do is, she's still pretty dark. Well, the green is okay. I'm just going to do one side. And there's a little bit of an off registration, which I meant to do. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And because I already have the positive space filled, this dark area, it doesn't have to be complete. So I'm just getting the shadows, really. And already I'm missing a stencil. Oh, I found it. I'm going to try and get a little bit more of this figure. And let's see if there's any paint left on here. This is the goddess of the city. So stencils, they don't always cooperate. Well, I mean, there's definitely ways of making stencils where they do cooperate, but by cooperate, I mean, you know, if you make a little misalignment, or if you don't have the paint evenly dispersed along the squeegee, then it doesn't work as well. That's pretty good, though. I'm kind of loving that. So what did I do? I did the indigo, and then I put the turquoise on top. Let me get back to my Venus here. I want to do that on this. Oh no, I can't, because the color surrounding is also turquoise. Oh, well, that's enough. Let's see, if I wanted to do that, I'd use a different color. So let me do a different color. For example, here's my fluorescent. Well, it's making rude noises. We'll see. We'll see if that works. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I don't know. I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to go this way. Nope, I'm going to go this way. Well, it's a good start. It is a good start. Now, I don't even feel the need to go into the background too much more. I kind of like these silhouette-y shapes just on a generic background. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to displace Diana that way. Let's see if I can pull any of this. Not bad, you know, it's again creating a kind of a shadow. She's got shadows on either side, so old Diana's starting to get a little wide in the hip there. But that's what happens. So, well, that was a good little exercise in adjusting some of these. And it's every bit as messy as it was yesterday, but I'm starting to see things pull out. You know, it's abstract, but then I'm adding just a little bit of the figure, which I can do, and we'll just see how that goes day by day. So I'm going to let the paint dry and come back on the next tape. So I'm so happy that you are joining me today, and maybe other days too. I'll take you through my day-to-day as an artist, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thanks for being here.